Good evening, and welcome to MNews. Tonight, we bring you an urgent report from China's Shaanxi Province, where relentless floods have unleashed devastation on a historic scale. Entire cities are underwater, infrastructure has collapsed, and tens of thousands of families are now trapped or displaced. This is not an isolated disaster. It is a humanitarian crisis that continues to deepen with every passing hour. In the provincial capital and surrounding cities, floodwaters have consumed major streets, transforming bustling districts into rivers. Cars once parked along boulevards now lie half-submerged, abandoned by their owners. The rising currents threaten power lines, shops, and apartment blocks, leaving residents stranded in upper floors with no way out. Entire sections of highways have crumbled under the force of floodwaters. Roads once connecting Shaanxi's rural heartlands to its urban centers are now fractured and impassable. Trucks loaded with supplies remain stranded, while collapsed bridges sever critical lifelines for aid and rescue convoys. For many communities, isolation has become as dangerous as the floods themselves. Residential districts across Shaanxi now resemble ghost towns. Entire neighborhoods lie underwater, rooftops peaking above swollen currents. Families unable to evacuate in time remain trapped in upper floors, waving cloths and calling for help. For countless households, their lives' savings, homes, furniture, and businesses have been washed away in an instant. Emergency teams, including military units, have mobilized across the province. Rescue boats navigate submerged streets, retrieving children, the elderly, and the injured. Volunteers work tirelessly, delivering food and water to makeshift shelters. Yet, despite their bravery, the scale of the crisis dwarfs available resources. For every family evacuated, dozens more remain stranded. Beyond the cities, the floods have inundated vast stretches of farmland. Crops have been drowned just weeks before harvest, leaving farmers devastated and food supplies at risk. Economists warn that the damage to Shaanxi's agricultural heartland could ripple across China's food chain, pushing prices higher and deepening rural hardship. The economic scars of this disaster may endure long after the waters recede. Transportation across Shaanxi has ground to a halt. Highways are submerged or destroyed, railways have been suspended, and air travel disrupted. Relief convoys struggle to reach the worst-hit areas. With communication lines severed in several districts, many families are unable to contact loved ones, left in agonizing uncertainty about their safety. Tens of thousands have been forced to flee their homes, seeking refuge on higher ground. Schools, stadiums, and temporary camps now serve as emergency shelters. Families huddle beneath plastic sheets, with limited access to food, clean water, and medicine. For children and the elderly, the conditions are especially harsh, raising fears of secondary health crises. The floods have also triggered a wave of landslides across the mountainous regions of Shaanxi. Hillsides have collapsed, sending torrents of mud, rocks, and trees crashing into villages. Rescue efforts in these areas are even more perilous, as unstable terrain threatens to bury entire communities beneath shifting earth. Thousands of homes have been reduced to rubble, leaving families with nothing but memories. Streets where children once played are now rivers of debris. For survivors, the question is no longer when the waters will subside, but how they will rebuild shattered lives in the aftermath. This is Shaanxi, a province overwhelmed by forces beyond human control. Tonight, as entire districts remain submerged, the fate of tens of thousands hangs in the balance. The floods of 2025 will be remembered not only for their destruction, but for the resilience of those who endured them, and the questions they raise about preparedness, climate change, and the fragility of our cities in the face of nature's fury. For MNews, this has been a special report on the Shaanxi floods. Stay with us for continuing coverage as the story develops. If you find the video helpful, please like, comment and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos like this. It keeps this channel going. Some scenes in this video may be used for illustration and may not show the event described. Thank you for watching.